2020's most celebrated games.
2020. Wait, is it Final Fantasy? Wait, no way. Yep, it is. Final Fantasy 7 Remake is coming to PS5. As soon as she said 2020, I had to think about it for a second, but I'm like, it's got to be coming to PS5, right?
Help me.
Wow, the game does look like it runs a lot smoother on the PS5. Like 60 frames versus the 30 from PS4 are just, it's just mind-blowingly different. Looks so fluid. I wonder if it'll be cross-buy. I think if I do a second playthrough, I will wait until the PS5 version comes out.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Wait, is that Yuffie? That's Yuffie! Holy crap, it's Yuffie!
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special.
Are we getting DLC for it?
The new Wutai government will prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with.
Oh my god.
Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Who is
Sorry
it?
about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
So this is what happens when Cloud falls and meets Aerith.
Blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle.
So Yuffie's actually familiar with Barret and Tifa then. It's so funny she's running around in a Moogle suit so that the rest of the cast can't notice her. So she's getting a little side story then that takes place while Cloud is doing his events with Aerith. And then they added a new character in Sorion.
No freaking way!
Is that Doom of the Living?
Boss!
You guys should probably get moving.
So I guess this would explain why Yuffie ended up inside the forest outside Junon. No, she has a random chance to be in any forest in the original Final Fantasy VII.
Do, but I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Deep ground. Intergrade.
No.
Let the
It's deep ground. Oh my god, it's Weiss. It's only on PS5. I didn't see a PS4 tag for it. So when's the original Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to PS5 then? If Interlude or whatever is on the 10th of June, when's the original coming? PS4 versus the PlayStation 5. You can see the difference. It's so fluid. Yeah, it's just night and day different. I really want to get me a PS5 before June. Jeez. Everything looks so clear out in the distance. Train graveyard. Fog effects for the show when Cloud's dancing. Yeah, like everything on the PS4 is just so much darker than the PS5. So it does look like we're probably going to get little mini DLCs for 7 Remake in between. What else are we getting changed? Okay, that's not really quality of life, but okay. Normal classic difficulty added. Loading times. 7 did have a lot of loading times. Like, it just seemed like a long time. Wow, that was almost instant. Oh, wow. Screenshots. You can do photo mode, kind of like 15 had. Oh, and you can do filters. That's pretty cool. Yep. So yeah, we are getting episodic DLC. I thought Square said they didn't want to do episodic DLC for 7 Remake. So it is interesting that we're getting it.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
So, if you want a copy of the PS4 version, upgrade to the PS5 version for free. You can even carry. Oh my god! Available for purchase after upgrading to the PS5 version, so it will not be a PS4 thing. You have to get it for PS5 in order to play the Yuffie side story. Thank you, Square. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Square.
Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
That is so amazing that if you have it on the PS4, you can just immediately buy it and have it on the PS5 for free.
And that's our show.
I am so happy about that. Like I said,
What's to come in 2021.
I don't like companies that do that during cross-generational cycles where you have to buy the game twice. Like Crash, you're going to have to buy twice. You're just going to get it at a discounted price on the PS5. Thank you, Square, for not trying to cash in even more off of it and make people pay more money. That's all I have to say on that. Like, that's amazing. I cannot wait for the Yuffie side story. I am glad that we're getting something extra for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was really worried we weren't going to get anything because I do remember hearing in an interview that Square did not want to do episodic DLC for this. They wanted to release just full-length games, and that's what we were going to get. So I am a little glad that they went back on that, and I'm hoping that there's enough content here, kind of like Remind for Kingdom Hearts 3, that it's not just, you know, like a 2-hour thing and you're done with it, you know, a 2-hour side story. I am so glad that we're getting a Yuffie side story though, because it actually makes her fit in with what was going on with the events during the timeline of the original game. So, like I said, from what I can tell, it takes place right after Cloud falls from the Airbuster fight and he's doing his thing with Aerith. You then get to play as Yuffie, and I wonder if, while you're playing as Yuffie, if other things are going to connect. Like, maybe we're going to get some type of news on Vincent, because Vincent is connected to the Deep Ground thing and Weiss. But at the same time, it is weird that they're bringing Weiss in now, because Weiss wasn't a thing until Hojo merged with him, and then took over his body, to then try to become Omega Weapon. So, I'm very curious how they're going to incorporate Deep Ground into the Final Fantasy VII universe this early on. I mean, we did kind of get a taste of it when Cloud and the gang fell into the underground there. I'm trying to think of the boss fight. You had to fight like the giant guy that was destroying the platforms underneath. I think it was after Wedge fell in the hole, after the collapse of the sector. But I am so glad that we're getting something with Yuffie in it. It's nice to know that they figured out a way to incorporate her into the story where it makes sense, instead of just having her be like a random encounter somehow, because they've done away with random encounters. You can't do that like you did before in the original classic Final Fantasy VII, where you'd go into a brush or a forest, and then boom, you'd find Yuffie in the forest, and then you'd add her to your party. That wouldn't make sense now. So there has to be some way that she comes over and ends up, you know, joining the party that way. And I do like the tie-in with Wutai and Avalanche, where she's actually helping Avalanche, so that makes what President Shinra said before the Airbuster fight, where he was going to spread lies about Wutai joining forces with Avalanche, a thing. That actually makes it true. Even though he didn't know it, they actually did join forces. So, pretty cool all in all. As for the rest of the experience, it was kind of meh for me. The Crash Bandicoot news was pretty cool, I guess. Like I said, I'm curious how that's going to change time trials. It is nice that you're able to actually track your progress with these cards that they were saying. Not sure how that works, though. If you want 106%, you can kind of keep track of what you're missing. I still haven't 106%ed the Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS4 yet. I'll have to look and see what the upgrade price is. I'm sure it's probably like $10, because most games on the PS5 are going to be $70 bucks. But again, the big news was Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to PS5, and it being free if you already own it on PS4. Or if you already own it on PS4, and then the Yuffie DLC is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm like 99% sure that that's going to just be amazing. I'm so excited. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video, as this will be uploaded directly to YouTube from the Twitch stream. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.